Hi everyone and welcome back to part 2. I'm really pleased to be here again with Ruth Sanderson from Blue Pea Pod. And for those of you who have just joined us, Blue Pea Pod is the only business development provider that makes leading edge material available in a pragmatic, simple way. Now we were talking before, Ruth, about the need for leaders coming out of this recession, moving into 2010, wanting to re-engage or engage their employees to the next level, and that vision was a starting point.
Yes.
Once they've done that though, and that they've started that process of re-engagement with a vision, what do they need to think about next?
So the next bit, the bit that sort of like makes it accessible on a daily basis, is the values.
And what do you mean by values?
Well, values are our drivers, our unconscious, so we're not aware of them, but these are our drivers that mean that motivate us to want to do something or not. Okay. So we have values in every area of our life, but we have values around our career.
Right.
So what makes us enjoy our job is that it fulfills certain bits. So it could be responsibility, it could be learning, it could be money for some people. I mean, there's all sorts of different values. And then there's the values that an organisation has. In other words, this is what's important to the organisation.
Okay.
So again, they can have lots of values, but they'll have 4 core values, of which they turn around and say, these we never violate. This is what's important to us. This is what we will expend energy in maintaining. This will guide our decision making. So if we've got option A and option B, and option A violates one of our core values, we wouldn't even contemplate option A. Option A is straight away in the bin. Right. So it really makes, in a way, it makes business decision making so much faster, because you've got that compass that just goes, is it a fit and a match?
So is there something then about how you can connect the values of the people that are in the workforce with the values of the business then?
You can, yes. Now there's lots and lots of different ways that you can do this. But in a way, I guess you know, having that conversation, it isn't just we've decided this is what they are, and you know, like it or lump it. It is one approach, but very often a sort of like a consultative, collaborative process will unearth the values that are important to the business as a whole. Okay.
So it's almost kind of like doing it the other way around then, from what I think, because I know my experience was I was told that this is a set of values and this is how you're going to work, and what I guess I'm hearing you saying is that through a consultative conversation and process, you can, you know, find out what's important to the people in the business that's going to help the business move forward. So you can tap into that.
Now, I guess, you know, if you've already got the values and you're recruiting somebody new, then it's just this is so much easier for them to go, do I fit and am I going to thrive here or not?
That's great.
Now, if they're just sitting on a wall and that's the only place your values live, then you need to rethink about, we need to go out there and find out what's real. Okay. But if you know that what's on the wall is what's living in action, then it's a different conversation.
That's great. So quite a lot to think about then in terms of values and how that can link to vision.
It's very, very, in a way, very simple, but has a huge, huge impact.
That's great. Thanks for that. Look out for part 3.